Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Ogsky. You can call me Andrew, and I'm back today with another round of New York Times games. This is just a little thing I like to do. I know it's different from my normal content, but if you're like me and are a bit of a puzzle game nerd, you can follow along with January 31st, 2024 New York Times games. Today I'll be doing the Wordle, the connections, the mini crossword, and the spelling bee, maybe in some order. And you can see how you did compared to me. So, let's get started here with the Wordle today. I like to start with a different word every day. Today, maybe druid. Not a great starting word. The first thing that came into my mind, two Ds. I have a D&D game later today, so feels appropriate. Okay, we have a U. Not the best letter. Let's try something like uncle. I think uncle might have already been the word, so yeah, that wasn't gonna hold water. Now I can't do anything like lunge or lunch. It's about lunchtime for me. I'm getting hungry. Uh, so you might be towards. No, it could be second, huh? Like paw. Couldn't be plump because that would put the U in the middle. And let's avoid doubling up on letters for now. I've already done my crime. So. Nope, that's a dead end. Let's not think about that too hard. Can't quite do bulge, but I can't. No, I can't do bully. Bulge I can't do because the E's on the end. Bully I can't do because then the L would be in the same place as I've already put it. So that's not going to work. My brain is really stuck on like L and then U, but I have to get away from thinking like that because that's just not gonna that's not working today. um, my brain is stalling here. I'm having a hard time. I'm not a genius at any of these puzzle games, to be clear. I think my average is 3 or 4 for the Wordle, 3 or 4 guesses it takes to make it happen. Okay, I see something I can. No. Lucky. Nope, can't use the C. Lush. E. That's not a word. Will Wordle take it? It will take it. Okay. I was just happy to throw it out there. Okay. This is valuable information. So now I know it's something like letter U, L, letter Y. I just have to think of a word that'll fit that. Pulpy will fit, but that's a bit of a dangerous. It's a little dangerous because doubling up on that P, but let's try it. And I've paid for my crimes. Paying for my crimes today. No P at all. That's just bad luck. Okay, what other letter can go between the L and the Y? That's how I'll think about it. Bulky. Seems just as likely as anything else. Let's try it. There we go. Wordle in 5 today. Not my shining gem in my crown, but also not too bad. Alrighty, next up here we have the New York Times Spelling Bee. Decided I want to do next. So, familiar with the spelling bee, we'll be making 3-letter or any letter words using these 7 letters. And this can just go on forever, so I'm going to give myself a time of 3 minutes, and hopefully in that time I can find a pangram. So let's give it a go. I like to give them a shuffle. I see baggy, I see bully, I see. That's all that I see right away. Gabby is a name. Will it take that as a word? I guess so. Not really sure what it means. Dubla. Nope. Ball. Is Bali a word? I know it's a place, but it's not spelled like that. I'm not seeing pangram right away. Let me think about that. So I like Badgely. Sounds like a Pokemon. It's a badger bully. But that is not the pangram today, because that is not a real word. So it's got to include the center letter, of course. So I see like dull and gall, but those are not available to me. Is dabby a word? Okay, good. Faith in humanity is still here, but dabby is not a word. Of course, if you get it, and I don't, I'd love to hear what it is, but hopefully you don't have to pester me with those comments, because I still have faith that I can get it. I got baggy. Baddie. What? Like a bad guy? I guess that's IE. Budge. This is where my brain is still stuck. I can't do budge because I don't have an E. Can't do badge. Lab. Labby. Nope. Didn't think so. Dublaggy. Nope. Making up words now. Time's running out. Okay. We're on the minute stretch, and I've got 4 words in 2 minutes. That is a poor showing. But it looks like there's not a lot of words available on this one today, so. Let me desperately shuffle my last seconds here. BL is very tempting. It's very tempting, but I'm not sure it's going to work for me today. Oh, man. Excuse me. Bud. Bad. Doesn't have to start with the B. Glab. Glub. Glub. Blug. Well, I think my brain is certifiably fried here. That's all we got on that one. Okay. Well, I did not get it, so if you did, I would love to hear what it is. Alrighty, here we are with the mini crossword. I like to speedrun the mini crossword, not because I'm like great at it, but it's because I have fun trying to get around 30 seconds. So I might be in focus mode here. Let's see. My bad. Oops, maybe. I'm just going fast. Driver in Hollywood, no idea. Complete and utter, total. So I'm going to go for. I'm going to check my downs now. Oat milk, foul smells, odors. Place where not to grill is a patio. Stuff like the stuff you shouldn't sweat. Small things. Switch me around. I don't know. Rile up. Solo. There we go. 23 seconds. And that was deafening. Okay, that's pretty good. I think my record is like 11 seconds, so not quite there, but also not too bad. And lastly today, my favorite game of the New York Times Connections. Let's try it out. So, if you're not familiar with Connections, we have to make 4 groups of 4, but we don't know what the groups are. And the groups are already predetermined, so we are left to figure it out. There's like occupations, but that seems a little too easy. Doesn't it? Okay, there's like happiness. I don't see any other words that could fit in this category, so let's check it out. Merriment, that's a good word for it. Snake, interesting. Fryer, an air fryer. Officiant. So this is weird words today. Very, very weird, strange words. Give it a bit of a shuffle. That doesn't actually help. It's just a little brain reset. Officiant. Hang on. Let me look at occupations again. That's it, isn't it? Okay, there's like groups of people. Does barbecue count for? There's also like wedding accoutrements. Barbecue, caterer, officiant. Do you have an orchestra or a choir at your wedding? I don't know. You have a very fancy wedding, I guess. Okay, let me just try something. I say as I still don't even know what I should try next. My last video, I had a very poor showing for the connection, so I'm looking to redeem myself, even if it means I have to think a little longer, and you can hear the gears growing in my brain. What do snakes do? They have oil, the snake oil, snake and liar. Okay, snake is a skeevy person, but that's all I see here. That could. I don't. Could any other of these go in that category? Not that I'm familiar with. Wedding band is a thing. Do you have? Hopefully you don't have a wedding liar. Wedding band, wedding officiant, wedding florist. I don't know. Caterer. Let me try this. I just need to try something. Hey! Booked for a wedding. Okay, I was gabbing about that for way too long without even actually trying it. Turns out I should have just tried it. Okay, so now we're down. Obviously, once we get the next one, the fourth one is free. So we're kind of down to our last guess here without any mistakes. So, looking good so far. But I'm still in a weird spot here. Things that sing. Does a liar sing a lie? I don't think so. And I think the whole point of an orchestra is that there is no singing, so it could just be musical things. Tar, because I haven't spent any time thinking about tar. Oh, and sometimes the categories they don't even do with the meaning of the word, they do with the some component of the word itself. Like, these words all kind of sound the same, but that's kind of hard to... I'm not a linguist. I don't know how to designate this as a category. Friar, fire, choir, liar. They all rhyme, but they're all spelled in differently. You know what? That's good enough for me. Hey! Rhymes! Sure, we take those. And the purple category, which we haven't found yet, is always the hardest one. And so that's why it's our remaining group here. But let me just think about what the category would be before I hit submit and get to find out. Orchestra, snake, tar, barbecue. What a sneaky category. I have no idea. Orchestra, snake, tar, barbecue. What in the world? They all have an A in them. But New York Times is never that mean. Okay, let's just see. Pit. Different kinds of pits. Barbecue pit, orchestra pit, snake pit, tar pit. Yeah, I had, there was no chance. There was no chance at all, folks. Okay, so that's been Ogskive playing the New York Times games. Stick around for normal Deck Dads content. Still hard at work making the game perfect. Something I like to do a little bit in the downtime. So, yeah, let me know how you did, and thank you so much for watching.